see what is inside. Foam, some colored polystyrene. That looks mysterious. Let's open it. What is inside? Oh, more of this. Okay, I'll put them aside. I'll fill this polystyrene's back and then try to open that package. Okay, I'll put it now away. Everything is back here. Now let's bring this up. Now we can open it. Oh, okay, solid chip. What is it? Oh, Tele Vue Ethos. Tele Vue Visionary 13mm Ethos trademark 100 degrees. Okay, let's open this. Tele Vue Ethos 13mm, probably one of the best Ethoses. Ooh. It comes with a Tele Vue label, warning, card, screw, and a document for it, and then we come to the cream a la mode, and that's the Ethos itself. Wow. Let me remove the cap. That is a beauty. Oh, look at the wide field of view. I can see almost the whole painting. M31 Andromeda Galaxy. That's the wide angle. It's amazing. That's a true wide angle. Okay, this is a Tele Vue Ethos 100 degree 13mm eyepiece. And let's see the view, how it looks through this eyepiece. Very clear, sharp. Okay, that was the view through the Tele Vue 100 degrees field of view 30mm eyepiece. The telescope I'm using is my lovely Skywatcher Apochromatic ED80 Pro Series gold version, 3¼ inch. Short tube, f6.5, focal ratio. Okay, this was really good. Let me just compare it with the APM 30mm eyepiece. Okay, this is a Tele Vue Ethos 100 degree 13mm eyepiece, and let's see the view how it looks through this eyepiece. Very clear, sharp.
Where is it? Oh, it's down by the riverside, isn't it? It's got a terrible reputation, full of unsavoury characters. No, I'm a member. That's all right, darling. Didn't even hear it. Didn't even hear it.
Okay, that was the view through the Tele Vue 100 degrees field of view and 30mm eyepiece. The telescope I'm using is my lovely Skywatcher Apochromatic ED80 Pro Series gold version, 3¼ inch short tube, f6.5. Focal ratio. Okay, this was really good. Let me just compare it with the APM 30mm eyepiece. Okay, this is the Ethos and this is the APM HDC 13mm. So I will now first compare them, how they perform on the view. This is the APM HDC 13mm 100 degree eyepiece made in China for a firm called APM Lund in Germany. The sun is shining almost directly into the lens, so when I move the camera a little bit out of the field of view, I can show you that the view looks very similar. Okay, the sun has gone now and I can just keep going on. The light condition a little bit changed. Now the sun is a little bit more than when I was using the Ethos. So I may put the Ethos again just to see how it looks. So that was the view through the APM HDC 13mm. And I'm showing you the same view with the same light condition. I can see more details on the foot, so it picks up more details on the foot. The little fair markings, those white bits like a wool. I just changed back to Ethos to the APM. Okay, now we have more sunshine again, so I may just do another Ethos now. But first HDC, the APM. Let's go and see. So I'm getting tired, so my hand was moving. So that's it. That was HDC. I'll go back to the Ethos. HDC, I must say, comes back in focus more. I have to use both of them in the 1¼ inch mode, but HDC comes back more the focal length, and with the Ethos it goes forward. Okay, we are in the Ethos, And the sun is now shining again, like the time it was for the HDC. Yeah, make your own judgment. I think Ethos is sharper. So that's the Ethos. The sun condition is the same. So I finally reached the comparison. These are the little fruits you see, 12 to 15 meters away. So this is the two eyepieces that I was talking about. Ethos, Tele Vue Ethos 13mm and APM 13mm. They're very close, but Ethos, in my view, wins. The only thing I wish that the Ethos had was one of these slips. This is a 2" to 1¼ inch, to just cover that part, something that you can attach. And I suppose just sell it separate. Al Nagler is a kind of greedy person, it seems to me. He makes all the money by, you know, all the things, but for example, the rubber he uses for his eyepieces is just not very good. It attracts a lot of rubbish, you know, attracts a lot of, because it's charged, electrical charge. Takahashi makes uses rubbers for his eyepieces that don't absorb any electric things. Also the same with the HDC, APM HDC 13mm, the same. The top of the lens looks very similar, and probably a little bit more colored in this one. Let me just shine the light. A little bit more stronger coating on this one than this one. But as you saw in the comparison that I had, the picture quality in the Ethos was sharper, so that's the winner. Of course, the price of this new is, I think, 660, something like that. And this new is 220, 30, probably 49, something like that. Depends when you buy it, of course. Second hand probably cheaper. But this one also second hand, and this one new. And yeah, quality you see. This is a good one. I had my first spacewalk experience looking at the star field in the Orion Nebula with this one. Amazing. I'm waiting to see how this one performs on the dark sky, on the stars. So which one I will go for it? I have both of them. I will enjoy both of them, but Ethos is better. If I want to use it for myself, I will use it here in the house. That's for outreach or somewhere if you go for travel or something. This is the jewel. That's the diamond. I wish they used better material in the rubber. Also, they gave us the sleeve for here. What I noticed is that putting this in the Skywatcher ED-AT, this one could not reach focus if I put it in the 2" focuser. So I had to go for the 1¼ inch. This one could reach focus in both of them, I think. I'm not sure, probably I didn't test it. No, it actually has to come back. So if I put it in the 4, oh yeah, that will be the same. When I put it on the 2" focuser, it reaches focus close to this, at the amount that the focuser has to move inward. Well, when you put it out on the 1¼ it has to go back more, because that goes in deeper. Anyway, no, it has to stay out a little bit. Yeah. Anyway, I know what I'm talking about. You have to do it yourself just to see what I mean. This one has an inward more focus on the 1¼ inch. This has an outward more focus in the 1¼ inch focuser. In 2" this doesn't reach focus. This one reaches focus in 2". I have a video